Hello, my lovely human, beautiful soul. I wanted to record this for you to help you to fully embrace your values in your branding. And this is like a guided meditation which brings you in, which brings you to the core, which brings you to your heart space. And it will help you to connect to this like a deepest, most important values which are the part of your life, and they can be a part of the brand you are building. If you want to know more about the brand building, you are welcome to connect on Instagram or in other places with me. So let's land on the earth first and in our bodies. Let's connect to the space we are at, find ourselves the space which is like safe, secure, quiet, very comfortable. You may use your meditation pillow, or you may use just a yoga mat, or you can just sit on the couch or on the chair. I invite you to create this sacred ritual, maybe light the candle, use some of your favorite essential oil to connect to all the senses. And when you are ready, let's close the eyes and let's connect to the breath first. The connection to the breath will ground us and land us in our bodies and ground us together with the earth. So let's start with a little bit of circular shamanic breath, where you are taking all the air in with the nose and letting it go with the mouth. But just paying attention to the mouth and using the mouth to exhale. So, taking this all air, sipping in, taking all the air in with your nose, and then exhaling through the mouth. And when you are exhaling, feeling this exhale coming from all the parts of your body. From your root chakra, from the sacred space of the chakra, from your belly, like fully exhaling, fully out with all the air, with all the tension, with all the pressure, with all the stress, anything still holding your body. I'm gonna do 5 deep breaths like this, going in through the nose. Taking all the breath in, all the air in, sipping in, even more in, and taking it all the way down to the root chakra and exhaling from this space. And one more. Fully in, all the beautiful air in. Deeper in, even more, and then exhaling fully from the space of the root chakra. And one more, fully deep, the last deep breath, going in with all the breath, with all the air, with all this beautiful energy we get from the air space. Taking it in all the way to the root chakra, feeling the activation, feeling the movement of the air, and exhaling. Now we're gonna ground our roots, feeling our roots grounding into the earth, feeling how the air is going in, and with every sip of the air, there is a 1 root going from the root space, from the root chakra, from our bottom, or from our feet, grounding us into the earth space. Going to the ground, like this beautiful fresh root, growing and getting bigger and bigger, going through all the layers of the earth, all the way to the crystal core. Now with the next breath, we see another beautiful root going in, like a fresh new root going in with the air, creating the connection through the ground, through the earth, through the soil, through the warm soil and rocks, all the way to this crystal core of the earth. We're gonna do 2 more, seeing like these roots are growing and grounding us and connecting. Taking the breath in and seeing how this breath is going all the way in, creating this root, and this root is grounding us, going through all the layers of the earth, through the soil, through the rich, beautiful, dark soil, through the rocks, through the minerals, all the way through the fire, to the crystal core of the earth. And with this last sip of breath, like the deepest and strongest, taking all the air in, creating this beautiful connection and this new amazing root growing all the way down and grounding us, connecting us through the earth to our core sense. There is space for a little bit yawning always, moving the energy. And now we're gonna go in with a few next breaths, feeling fully connected and grounded, safe, secure in this beautiful quiet space. And now we're gonna create the connection between the heart and the womb space, taking the breath through the heart, taking this breath in through the heart, in through the heart, and exhaling through the womb space, energetic womb space or actual womb space. Taking in through the heart space and exhaling through the womb space. One more breath, taking in through the heart space and exhaling through the womb space. Now we're gonna take all this breath in and we're gonna focus on our heart space. And from the heart space, we're gonna create a connection to our values, to our core values. So we're gonna see this beautiful flower. Maybe it's a peony, maybe it's a rose. In the space of our heart, we can feel the warmth, we can feel the activation, we can feel the connection in this beautiful heart space. Now with every breath, you're gonna see how this beautiful flower is expanding and growing one petal by one petal. So we see this first petal with the first sip of breath growing in the heart space and expanding in this heart space. You're gonna take around 12 breaths and grow 12 petals, and then we're gonna grow a stem for the flower. So with the next one we see another petal growing in the heart space. And our beautiful flower, feeling how our heart space is expanding. Taking another sip of air and seeing our heart space expanding even more with growing another petal on our beautiful flower. Taking another big sip of air and growing another petal. And then one more. Taking this one big, beautiful sip of air. Deep. Feeling how there is this beautiful petal growing from the flower in our heart space. And one more. Taking this beautiful, amazing sip of air and feeling activation in our heart space and growing another petal on our beautiful flower. On our beautiful peony or rose, we see the color of the flower as a deep red or deep pink, whatever we desire. Now you're gonna take another beautiful sip of air and we're gonna grow another petal. And one more, deep, full, potent. Feeling how the heart is being more open, there is more spacefulness. If we feel any tension, we can direct our energy of the breath towards this tension. Now we're gonna take one more beautiful big step, beautiful energy into our heart space, fully connecting to the heart space. And then one more. Now we're gonna take one more beautiful, full, deep sip of air to connect to this beautiful energy on our heart space. And grow another petal of the flower, fully embracing the expansiveness, the spaciousness. And there's gonna be one more sip of air, fully connecting us to this beautiful heart space, feeling a little bit more warmth and activation, and feeling how this space is connecting. Now we're gonna grow two more petals, taking our deepest, more activated, fully present breath into this heart space and growing one more petal and then one more. Now you're gonna see how the beautiful, deep, potent, rich, amazing sip of air is coming in again, and this one is growing the stem between the flower and the womb space. We see how it's growing, how it's creating leaves, how it's like creating new leaves, and the new leaves are opening. It's feeling this beautiful energy from the heart space to the womb space. And it's landing in the womb space, connecting us to our root chakra and connecting us to the roots. Now landing in our womb space, we feel how the womb space is feeling today. If there is any tension, if there is any stretch, if we feel anything there, just noticing, just feeling present. Now we're gonna go through the belly to our heart space again. Feeling how energy is moving to the heart space. And from this heart space, we're gonna feel the energy in the heart space, bringing us to the space of safety. Maybe it's the space where we are in our beds as a kid, or our adults, young adult in our bed, laying in this cozy nest. Maybe we can imagine ourselves in the cozy nest like a bird, surrounded by the feathers, something which is safe and soft and feeling warm, maybe under a blanket. We are in this space feeling connected, feeling grounded. And from this space, we feel the memories coming and floating to us. Coming to us as the memories of the places and what we are connected to. What we are really yearning to do. We see our memories floating like a clouds, like these white soft clouds. And every of this memory has something written on them, is connected to our core values, to our core system, to the heart space. We see ourselves when we stand up for those values. Maybe they are like stuff which is the most important for us. Maybe this is something we are willing to die for. Maybe this is something we are willing to go into the war to protect and fight for it. Maybe this is energy we want to fully experience and be present to. Maybe there is something so expansive that we want to fully feel this expansion coming from these values. Maybe there is vibration, maybe there is frequency. We are fully connecting and seeing those clouds floating around us, creating a bubble, creating the spacefulness, creating the bubble full of clouds and soft materials. And feeling how those clouds are touching our skin. And when they are touching our skin, we feel the warmth and secure, soft, like a hug touch. They are hugging us and they are feeling us. They are like connecting to our skin, creating this cozy feeling of the warm, soft material hugging our body. It's soft like a silk, but it's also strong. And is creating the armor. First soft and tender, and then is creating this luminous armor. We see how the light, beautiful luminous light, is surrounding our body from our feet, through our legs, through our knees, through our hips, through our whole body, our shoulders, our head space. This beautiful luminous light is creating armor. We feel the softness of the material which is embracing and hugging us, and then we feel and see this beautiful, shiny light, creating this protective armor around our body. Now we see the flower of our heart is fully in bloom. is beautifully blooming and is fully in the color. We can feel this beautiful energy of this flower expanding and connecting to this luminous field of light which is created around our body. We are creating this luminous body and we are creating this connection through our heart space. From the flower of our heart, from our gifts, from our embodied gifts, is creating this connection to our luminous energy light space, to our armor, energy beautiful armor, light armor. We still feel the clouds. We see the clouds moving. We feel these values, we feel the connections to those values. And we feel like one cloud after the other is created straight from the heart space. And is first starting as a petal, as a flower petal, and moving outside our heart space as a beautiful petal of the flower. Then is changing into the cloud, in this like beautiful puffy, furry, soft, gentle cloud. This is our value space. And now it's changing into this luminous, beautiful light, white luminous light. And now from the heart space, through the petal, through the cloud, to the luminous light, is connecting back to our armor, our luminous armor space. We see three of those petals which are our core values, going outside of the heart space as a petal, one more, as a petal, changing into this beautiful soft white cloud, and then changing into this beautiful energy, luminous energy field, and merging into our armor of light. Then we see another value, beautiful petal leaving the heart space, floating and changing into the cloud. Now changing into this light energy, luminous light, shiny white luminous light, iridescent. And as soon as changing, is connecting and merging into our light armor. Now we fully feel our light armor connecting with our body and protecting us. There is just this little soft space in between our skin and this like armor. So it's not heavy, it's not holding us. It's beautiful and expansive. It's expansion and spaciousness. We feel how it's protecting us, securing us, creating safety for us, but it's also there to expand. And we see how this beautiful energy, white luminous field, is floating around our body, holding us. We feel the warmth. We feel how this energy is filling us. And then it's expanding a little bit more. It's expanding into this like a bubble. Then it's expanding into the room space, filling this all room with this beautiful light luminous energy. Now it's expanding even more over the place where we are, the house, the space. And now we feel how it's expanding even more, creating this streams of beautiful luminous light going to the world. Now we feel back in our heart space, we see our luminous flower. Space is actually no more a flower, it's a luminous light. We are fully feeling this luminous light, feeling every cell in our body. This white energy of the light, feeling every cell in our body, every atom in our body, every organ in our body, connecting to every chakra in our body. It feels light and divine. Now we see our heart space. It's going back and it is creating this connection to the womb space again, to the roots. Now we see how our roots are losing. They are now also the luminous light. They are light. We feel connection to our feet, connection to our root chakra space. We are starting to feel our body again. We are slowly landing back, taking few deep breaths again, releasing some tension if there's any tension in our body, like stretching a little bit, moving from one part to another. We still feel this luminous white light surrounding us. Now is good time to maybe take a journal and write few words down and see what values came to us during this visualization, meditation, hypnosis. Maybe write them down and maybe write like a little poem, little poetry, or little story. Why you are connected to this value, why you are connected to this core value, why this value is important for you, why do you want this as a base of your business, of your branding, of your life. Yeah, take your time. Thank you so much for being here. I'm back with these meditations and I'm gonna share some new meditations. It took a little bit time, but I also did a lot of work and expansion from my side. So I want to share this new season of meditations with you. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day.